I was given 3 rules for my night shift. I understand them now. When I got hired as the night security guard at an old movie theater, the manager didn't give me training or paperwork. He just handed me a small sheet of paper and said there were 3 rules I had to follow if I wanted to keep the job. The first rule said, never enter the staff room while a movie is playing in Theater 3. That sounded strange because Theater 3 had been closed for months. But on my 3rd night around midnight, I saw light flickering from under its door and heard people laughing inside, even though no tickets had been sold. Right next to it was the staff room, and while I was staring at the theater door, I suddenly heard knocking from inside the staff room. A quiet voice said, "Hey, can you let me out?" The handle started rattling like someone inside was trying to open it. Every instinct told me to help, but I remembered the rule and walked away, and the knocking followed me down the hallway before it suddenly stopped. Later that night, I remembered the second rule. It said if you hear clapping in an empty theater, do not open the door. I thought it was ridiculous until I walked past Theater 1 and heard someone clapping slowly inside the dark room, even though the schedule said it was empty. 3 claps echoed through the theater like someone sitting alone in the audience. I almost opened the door, but then the clapping suddenly moved closer, like whoever was inside knew I was there. So I backed away and kept walking while the clapping continued behind me. The 3rd rule said that at exactly 2:17 a.m., all the hallway lights would shut off for 10 seconds, and I had to stay perfectly still and not look behind me. I didn't believe it until my phone hit 2:17, and every light in the building suddenly went out. The hallway dropped into complete darkness. I stood there counting in my head when I felt warm air on the back of my neck, like someone breathing right behind me. The breathing got closer to my ear, and every part of me wanted to turn around, but I forced myself to stay still until the lights came back on. The hallway was empty. The next morning, I checked the security cameras. The footage from 2:17 showed me standing there, but right before the lights came back on, something tall and thin stepped out of the darkness behind me and leaned next to my head like it was whispering into my ear. I quit that job the same day and never went back, but sometimes I still wake up in the middle of the night and check the time. And when it says 2:17 a.m., I lie there in the dark for 10 seconds, waiting to see if the lights turn on.